Hello YouTube, it's episode 11 of The Road to Glory. It's Damien, it's all that. Oh my god, we finally have done this, Jota. We're getting relegated into Division 4. From Division 2 to Division 4, we're getting relegated. Every FIFA player in the world is a cunt. Every single one of them. It's not hard to be nice. This guy's obviously pumping me, and he does everything in his power to make sure that we just don't score. In the end, mercifully, in the 90th minute, Cullen makes a run, and it's a finesse finish, and that should be all we need, because it's also an assist with Poddins to get Jota done. Oh, that is the worst objective I've ever done in my life. The fact that I've gone from Division 2 in a 1700 skill rating to probably right now being relegated to Division 4 in that game is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That should be Division 4. But yeah, wow. At least we got there. I don't really care. There, I knew Division 4. Great. I'm going to have to play with my team to get it back up now. But we're in Division 4. But that should be Jota. That should be all of Jota done, dusted. Do not care. I don't know what's going to be in this YouTube episode, guys. But we have got Jota done. I am over the moon with that. The fact that that is done. Thank God. For a guy that I'm never going to use anyway, we have got Jota done. But yeah. I'm obviously over the moon. Like, I am over the moon. I'm over the moon. Let's get him in. Now it gives me something to play rivals for, like to go and play to get it all there. But thank God. Kept that on my Snapchat. Div 2. That is stupid. The fact that I had to go through that shit. Thank you. At least, like I said, because he's a Liverpool player. It's the only reason I do that is because he's a Liverpool player. Wow. We've been live for 3 hours. It's 3 hours of losing every game. We did not win a game with that Premier League side. But Jota is in the club. Thank God. I'm happy with that. Let's open the packs. And then in terms of the next episode, I don't know. In terms of the next part of this episode, I don't know. I don't think I'll put in maybe the gameplay of the rival stuff, because there's nothing really to speak about. But what I might do is I may put in maybe us playing a live Divi Rivals game tomorrow. Oh, we got boards. We'll take a board. Argentinian board. Striker, Cardi. From International. Higuain. It's good for an SBC. Alright, we'll take Higuain. Girlfriend texting me. So we'll get that out of the way. Happy girlfriend, happy life, YouTube. You know the feel. Thank God. We get an election players pack and a premium gold players pack. We'll take the election players pack. Missed that completely, but it looks like another board. No, it wasn't. It's a towel. Wow. Hey, he's good to have around in the club. Where was his Tottenham last year? I was looking at my phone. We have a duplicate Tossin, and I think he's duplicate untradeable. Yep, don't really care. There we are. Take that and run. And lucky last but not least, the premium gold pack. Can we get a walkout? Nah, it's an objective. You're never getting anything from the objectives. You never do. No walkout, no board. And we get ourselves Zielinski, who has actually got a very well-rounded card if I ever had to do first untradeable first owner players. Couple of things that I'm not ever going to use is there. And let's see if we got Mateo is tradable and Ruben Semedo isn't tradable. That's alright. Take that and run. It's all good. And there we are, YouTube. That's the end of this part of the episode. Next time I see you, I'll be back in the normal room, back in the office. Well, not the office, the computer room, you know what I mean. And yeah, but I am so happy with that. I'm so grateful that we have done that. Oh my God. Literally, since the end of episode 10 to episode 11 has basically been me losing games. We've been stuck on 59 wins for God knows how long. I cannot wait to just do this. This is going to be so therapeutic. Ready, set, squad selector. Delete. Yes. I don't have to do that ever again. I'm never going to complain about a Mobile's move. I'm never going to complain about Gnabry again. I say that, I will. But there's so much not on that. I'm never going to complain about Manolas or Malqui or whatever not doing the job because it's not needed. Give me Jota. I want to see him sit there. I want to see him sit there. Please? I need to see him sit there so I know he's there. Thank you. Right, and I need to see that one as well. Why not? There we are. A couple of one-to-watchers just sitting there. Galliano, get out of my... Get out. You're stopping this. I need the therapeuticness of it. There we are. Thank you. There. Oh, that was a grind and a half. Let me know in the comment section, did you have trouble doing Jota? Let me know in the comment section if you were a Division 2, Division 1 player, even a Division 3 player, and you had to relegate yourself down divisions to get that done. And it wasn't even of me getting down the division to win games. It was just getting down the divisions to get into games where I could score goals in. Anyhow, I'll be back YouTube tomorrow with the second part of this episode. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'll see you there for it. Hello YouTube, it's Damien. It's part 2 of episode 11 and it is the next day after all that happened last night with that Jota objective. It's nice to be having him, great, not a problem, I'm happy with that. I'm not sure if this is a knee-jerk reaction or if it's needed or I don't know, or something changed. Was there an update with FIFA while I was at the hospital? I'm not sure. But yeah, we then went into our normal side that we did have, and you can see in this YouTube episode it's no longer existent. I'm actually about to list Insigne up and then show you that it's all on the transfer list. We played a few games after that, after filming that we got Jota. I played 2 games where I had 15 shots in one and had 12 shots in the other, and everything was blocked. The Mobile missed my ones. We lost 4-3 and 5-3 respectively in both of those games. And some of the goals we're conceding are just stupid. There's one that stands out. I think the guy scored it with... It wasn't the second game. The second game, the guy scored for like forward Son, and sometimes you just hold your hands up and just say one guy is just too good. He breaks the game of FIFA. Maybe that's someone we go out and get. Geez, it was a winger. I'm tempted to say it was Ousmane Dembele, but I don't think it was. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I tackled him 3 times, and then he shoots. And Manolas sticks his leg out like this to block it, and it hits his leg and perfectly just drops in front of the guy in the box for him to just go and then tap it in. In that same game, I had, I reckon, at least 5-6 shots from about the penalty spot, all blocked, and I'll tell you right now, they did not fall. And I'm in Division 4. We were in Division 2 yesterday with a 1700 skill rating. I'm now in Division 4. As we list Insigne up, I don't know how much he's going for. Let me double check here, YouTube. I did have him up here. Insigne. And I hate complaining because I don't want to sound like that sort of guy. There is games on stream where I'm just going, okay, the guy was better than me. Not a problem. We lost big money here too. The market's like, just gone. For everyone that told me that the market was meant to improve for weekend league and whatever, just whatever. I'm never listening to anyone again about the market. I'm just get people, sell people straight away. Don't care. If I go into here now, you guys now see me list up Insigne. I think we're in the relegation zone of Division 5, like Division 4. This is not a spot that I want to be in at all. The only solace I'll take is last year I was a Division 5, Division 6 player. I'm now in Division 4, which is higher than where I was, and I do believe that I'm winning a lot of games. Alright, so we're 1190 is a skill rating. We're kind of like smack bang in the middle. Look, ideally my goal would be to build this new team. Go win 5 games in a row. Get into Division 3. Great. Go into Division 3. Have a little bit of a sweat fest. Not a problem. But at the same time, I don't know. This definitely means I'm not playing champs this week. I'm not going into champs after losing basically, I won 1 game last night. So let's tally it up. How many weekend league games we played? We played 13. So I reckon I lost 12, 1-1, trying to complete Jota. And it wasn't just the losing that was bad. We're losing games by conceding 10. And then I went in and beat a guy finally. I won that game 5-4 in a game where I absolutely pummeled him and he had 4 chances, scored 4. And then I went and played a guy and I was 3-0 down inside 10 minutes and I was like, really? I then got it back to 3-3 at half time, and because I desperately needed to win, I moved Immobile off, played Mbappe, went 4-4-2, and for whatever reason I then conceded and lost 9-3 in the second half for a game that was really even at half time. So I don't know what is going on with the team or tactically or anything like that. I have a couple ideas in my mind what I'm going to do tactically. I don't know what I am going to do with the squad as well. I do think that even though I reckon this is going to be a mistake, I think that boy's coming in. I think that we're just going to go absolutely massive, and I reckon we're going to try and get Fati done as well at some stage. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to do that Witzel, that's for sure. But I think Fati may come in just because he looks so quick. And that might be something that we go to. That's something that I may do towards the end of it. We are selling some things. We're also selling some stuff from yesterday on the transfer list as well. Yeah, there you go. 537k at the moment. Basically, that's all the boys. I think there's a couple of lads that's probably still being sold. Yeah, there's Manolas. So it'd be roughly like, I reckon we're going to roughly have like 600k. I don't know if I'm going to use any of the guys in here. Like, I guess there's definitely a point. I got an Ep11 that's currently sitting in my club, so maybe like Jesus can maybe stick around. Maybe Porto can stick around as well, and we can maybe go into something maybe with a one side La Liga, other side something else. I'm saying that though, if I'm going to use Jota Fati, I would rather have him on the left. So I don't know what we'll use. We'll go into something. There's definitely something that will be made, and I'll show you guys what that is when we do get around to it. I do have work, obviously. Feeling really tired as well today, so maybe just mum being in hospital that's taking its toll. But yeah, it is what it is. I won all these ones for 150 for John, which are really good. Only problem is John's price has now dropped to like 300, 400 coins. So basically, I'm going to flip these guys for the extra 100 coins profit. And the only thing I will say is that I haven't lost money on all the trades we made yesterday, but we haven't made massive or as much money as I wanted as well. But yeah, I think what's also important, guys, if you are watching this video, please drop it down in the comment section. What are you doing custom tactic wise? I cannot figure it out. I've talked to a mate that's also in Division 2, and I think I'm going to copy what he's doing custom tactic wise and just see if that works for me. I really did enjoy 4-2-3-1 up until yesterday, and then we started conceding 10 goals, so I don't know what to do there. And then obviously we tried it the last night playing on a bit more like, instead of playing on balance, let's go play on the press. And in certain situations it's great because against guys that can't really pass you in the ball back, but when I can't finish but at the moment. Don't know if that's a mobile or if that's just me. We couldn't do anything, and eventually you just get picked apart by the pace anyway. So it'll be interesting to see what we do and what I build. But we'll be back in a second YouTube. For you guys it'll be a second. For me it'll probably be about like 5-6 hours. And I will see you guys then. And when we do come back, hopefully we have an idea of what to build in the squad. Hello YouTube, welcome back to episode 11. It's part 3. I've just finished work and I am back on the account on my phone. On the PS4. I've been playing on the phone in terms of doing some SBCs. You guys are probably figuring out, Damien, what are you doing with the team? And you've only got 452k. Have you actually put money into your squad? No. We have not done anything to the squad yet. Mainly because I want to know how much money we have left over. But this will change. That will all change very quickly in terms of the money left over and what we are currently doing. Don't know why I clicked on objectives. I need to get the squad builder challenge. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it this morning. If I didn't mention it this morning, I was mentioning it last night. We did do part of the Jota Fati SBC with Ruben Neves being untradeable and I didn't want to race him. We have gone in at work and done another of the Fati's SBCs. Just in comparison, I had 557k after selling everybody from the squad. So it's cost me just over 100k here. But I've also bought some players as well for that. We obviously did the La Liga one for free. Now, Jota Fati, I believe, on Footbin is still coming out at roughly around 180k to do. And that is a big amount of coins, 157 actually, there you go. So I've kind of, as you can see, I've already got those sort of players in. I've kind of spent roughly 100k already. I've got a few spots to go, so I'm on target to do it for 157, which is good. And with that in mind, that's going to leave us roughly with about 400k to then spend for the rest of the team. Now, I have a couple ideas. One of my ideas, actually, I don't have the money for. We are going to go and submit this, by the way, because that is ready. Those are my players there that I did use. That is basically, because I was at work, I couldn't obviously go and do whatever I needed to do, right? Which is go and actually see what I've got in the club and everything. But in terms of the club, high-end tradable or untradeable players, I don't really have. I have a lot of 82s, 81s, 80s now, taking untradeable rewards, but we haven't packed anything of real note. But with that all in mind, as you can see here, we've kind of gone out there and done what we needed to do. That was obviously, I think that one there cost us about 55k to do. We get a Jumbo Premium Gold pack. We also get a Mixed Players pack. I will tell you this, YouTube, that when we do take the rewards for Fati, I need to probably make about 30k back from the rewards to offset the damage done, just so I can go and build the team that I had in mind. There's a team that I built this morning, and I actually thought Fati was going to cost me a little less of what I have in the club. It's cost me a little bit more. I've had to rearrange that, and I am going to show you that after we complete Fati. So stay tuned. I have done these two now. We have the packs sitting in the club. I haven't touched them yet because we will do them all at the end. Because if I do pack any of the players I did use in here, I'm going to make some of the coin back, which is really good. So we'll be back in a second, YouTube, with the tactical emulation done, and obviously Ansu Fati coming into the club. Now, you guys might be saying, locking up coins this early in a SBC player. All I'm going to say about that is that he has got 98 agility and 90 odd sprint speed, and he's got 84 shot. He should be the meta this early on. And how often is Fati going to win Player of the Month? A bit, but at the same time, other players are going to take the shine off him too. So we'll wait and we'll see with that one there. But I think this Fati card could be really good. And look, at the end of the day, if worse comes to worse, another one comes around, we can maybe even just send this Fati in. I don't know what we're going to do, but I think this Fati is going to be really good, and we'll see us completing it in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. We have Fati completed. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We, of course, have him done and dusted. That is what we have done there. In total, it has costed me about 140k to do Fati, which is not too bad. Now, I had 157 in the club, 557 in the club, and I started Fati, of course, as well. And outside of that too, I have a few more things on the market to sell, which is true, yes, right? We have a lot of things still in the transfer list that need to sell. I'm going to list them all up in due time, of course, as well as Fati comes sliding out. You know, Ansu Fati, let's hope he's good. Get it on to the Snapchat as well, and hopefully he does a job. I'm going to send that to the boys. And there we are, send that to the lads. But yeah, Ansu Fati in the club. And I think what we're going to do for the rest of this episode is I've obviously haven't got stuff to sell, right? I have got, I've got money here that we can spend, but that's really it. But Fati is going into this team. It's just a matter of what we do money-wise. We have 406. We have the packs to come back. That's what we're going to do next before we have a chat. I didn't open the Mixed Players pack either. I don't think I did. If I did, then they've gypped me a pack. Don't remember doing it. Maybe we did it. Oh no, of course we did it. We did it last night on stream. We got the 2 packs here. We need something back from this. How much would I need? I'm looking at my team right now. We are going to discuss that in a second. I can also say, I don't know what it is, but my internet is proving really weird. I'm now thinking it's actually the computer and the PlayStation more than the internet, because all my speed tests I ever do and all that is fine to what it Stanley is, but like I'm trying to upload a YouTube video at the same time here, and it's apparently going to take an hour and 23 minutes. In comparison to 2 days ago, it was taking me 10 minutes to do a YouTube video. So, the store's not available. What do you mean the store's not available? Killing content here, YouTube. Killing content. Alright, what we're going to do is while that I load in and out, that's the squad I'm looking to build. Now, Me and my mates have talked about it. The reason why I've gone to that is I'm actually going to play a 4-2-2. A mate of mine's in Division 2, and he really rates it. I obviously have had success in the 4-4-2, but I'm going to play 4-2-2 on the basis that it does give you 2 centre defensive mids, and Casemiro and Ndindi are probably pivotal to the system. Both absolutely crazily good defensively and have decent physical. Ndindi pretty quick as well at 71. I'm going to give them both probably shadows. I already have Militao in the club, of course. Gomez is probably one of the quickest centre-backs around. Semedo obviously is a bit expensive, but it is. Same Alaba on the other side, or Alba. Alisson in goals just gives off the chem. And look, I think that team on paper would leave me no excuses. You know, at the moment, a lot of the gameplay is very much, and what we've been hit with is, doesn't matter how much of the ball you have. If you can play a ball over the top, or you can get a ball through and you can run, then that's it. So we're going to play a 4-2-2 with Bale and Fati wide, and I'm literally just going to say to those four, go. Just go. It's almost playing 4-2-4, basically, but with the 2 centre defensive mids. And that's how we're going to set it up. But also, that team there can play 4-4-2 like that, and I think what I'm going to do is have a balanced 4-2-2, a 4-4-2 that's a bit more aggressively pressing for games that I need goals in. I'm going to set up maybe a 5-back formation with Casemiro slotting into a 5-2-1-2 system, and put Bale in the hole alongside. Maybe do that. Actually, probably put Bale at left back, move Alaba the centre back, right? And then have Ndindi, Casemiro sit with Fati up top. That's not a bad idea as well, because Bale's got the medium as well. And we can then go in that way there. We can go a bit more defensively minded, play a bit more of a defensive system of games trying to shop. And then have a 4-2-4 loaded for games we need to score a goal late in. So with that in mind, I think that team just gives me a bit more options tactically as well. I haven't figured out custom tactics. Drop back doesn't work. Pressure doesn't work by the looks of things. It doesn't care about your tactics. How good are you at getting a through ball through? How good are you at hitting a shot that's going to block and fall back to you? How good of a player are you to get tackled and hope the ball falls back to you? I'm basically saying there's a lot of RNG, there's a lot of luck in this game. I personally believe the skill gap's really good, but how do you explain someone that's in Division 2 losing 11 straight and a lot of the goals are then falling back to you? Like, that team there should basically say to me that no matter how much bullshit you cop, you should be getting bullshit down the other end of the score. It should be a through ball and Inca Williams is away. I call him Inca, it's Tanaki, we know that's a meme on the stream. Right? Should be a through ball, Vardy's away. There should be no excuse. Inca should have enough time to finish every chance. Vardy's shot should just go in. Immobile obviously was maybe a bit too slow online to do the mustard. But yeah, at the moment though, that team there may be slightly out of the reach because of the prices. Like, we've got 5-7-2 here, 5-7-3. I think the idea would be, if we get the money there, we get Adama Traore in just for a little bit of time. Doesn't hurt the chemistry, he's obviously really quick. And hey, we might like Adama playing out there on the wide right because he's very good at what he does. Yeah, he doesn't really have the shot, but he will be there basically as a speed merchant to cut the ball back every time as well. That would be 497k. We currently have 406 plus the packs, which are currently loaded here as well. But I think if you're going to do that as well, we can maybe look to move some players as well. You know, if worst comes to worst, we take Casemiro out. I think I have 100k worth of stuff in the club. I have Modric. I have a few other boys as well in the club that will work and that will sell. I think I need to make about 30k from these packs, and I'll be able to build at least that. And with a little bit of luck, we may even be able to go straight into Bale as well. Unfortunately, in this episode, because I am pushed for time, I aren't going to be building this team here. But what I am going to do is we are going to open the packs right now. We're going to get in the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. And then when I get to the hospital to go see Mum, I'll list everything up and I'll know how much money we have to play with as well and build the team accordingly as well. So we'll wait and we'll see. But yeah, definitely Vardy and all that's not going to be moving it either. But like Bale, I could maybe move. Semedo, for instance, maybe we can downgrade Semedo to Hector Bellerin for a little bit. But those are the sort of positions that, you know, yeah, whatever it is. I just think Militao, Gomez as centre-backs. Javinho may sell. I'm not sure here, but there's nothing really there that's really gonna tickle my fancy. Is there at all, chat? I don't think I'm gonna use a German team anymore. The Greece theme may sell, and obviously we're gonna go with that. But there we go. We're gonna go to that. But you know, I think Gomez, Militao, Alisson are just 3 real big rocks of the team. Eventually, Militao becomes Sergio Ramos, you would imagine is the perfect segue there too. And then in that case, then Ansu Fati and Inaki Williams have to link up to each other just to give the chem. And then on the other side, if Ndindy's going to be there, Vardy's there. There you are. I think those positions don't change. Maybe if we feel really short, we get Casemiro too, and go like that. But hopefully we just pack something here. We don't. We get boards. We do actually get boards for the first time in a while. Please be good boards. Argentinian boards, striker. That's not going to be really good, is it? That's just going to be Martinez. That's not what we needed. We needed players that we're going to sell. Hopefully there's someone behind here too. It doesn't look like it, no. Look, Martinez will probably sell. Alex Romeo may sell. These guys may not. Hopefully the silver guys and the bronze guys are selling. I'm going to keep the special card there because that will be useful down the line. But yeah, in terms of this episode, YouTube, that's episode 11 done. Nothing else I can really say about it, but we do need to make some money back on those packs. We do need to make some money back on the people in here as well. That's all the players there. I'll flick through quickly how much we sold everybody for. I can't remember if we did that or not this morning. But as you can see, everything's just struggling in terms of internet in here. But yeah, lost a little bit of money on players. I actually think I made profit on a couple of lads, which is crazy. Who sold for a K? Saw something for a K. I don't know who it was, but yeah, a few people have sold here. 406 is in the thing. Oh yeah, he sold for 200 too. We got people selling, but yeah, no, we got a couple of informs, a few informs. Modric, Dalit, Aspas, Martinez, Gabriel Paulista. So we're doing okay. Technically speaking, we got Militao in the club and he is untradeable. I was going to say, technically speaking, if we had to buy Militao, we could use Paulista for a little bit too to build a team. But I do think we're going to get there. Hunters are flying up at the moment as well in the market. I've got a few sitting in the club, one sitting here, and they are bombing in price, which is really good. So I'm just going to get this one up now for the hour. They're not going for 5k just yet, but that's definitely something that I definitely will see. That one there may go as well. The Bundesliga one with Weekend League coming, which we're not playing. But yeah, we're going to go and check all the prices for these guys a bit later. We're going to obviously go and list all that sort of stuff to YouTube. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a few sales, a few things go off the market here as well. And with that all in mind, hopefully there's about 100k worth of stuff here as well. I'm not going to list all that up. Is there going to be 100k here? I don't know. But that's roughly what we need. Technically, 90k would be enough to get Adama Traore in the club as well. I'm going to just go into the formations here. Move it into the 4-4-2. I'm going the wrong way. And we'll get Ansu Fati into the team to end off this episode as well. Bench is going to stay the same. And we'll just do this. And we're going to go and get a player of the match, Ansu Fati, out at left wing, and we are going to go and get an untradeable Eder Militao in here as well. And he's a pretty good pull in an untradeable pack, Mr. Militao. But yeah, so you know what the team's going to look like. It is going to look like that, YouTube. To an extent, that will be the end goal. Will be Semedo, will be Bale. And I think once we get that team and once we just get into a groove, once maybe, I think what I'm going to do is build that team and I'm going to give 4-2-2 a whole week to learn it. And I will be playing Weekend League next week, and that will be the team to go in with the 4-2-2. And with obviously the systems, if I need to change a game, if I need to chase a game, or we're 2-0 up with 70 minutes, we start going 5-2-1-2, maybe go a little bit more, possession based, keep the ball, and then maybe hit teams on the break, on the long ball. Actually, that might not be a bad option. We might go to a drop-back system, but on long ball, and then just say to Inaki, Williams, Vardy, and probably Fati in the hole, stay forward, and as soon as you get the ball, just punt it long and hope they run and get it, and just get them hit teams on the break. That wouldn't be a bad idea too. But yeah, I think that team there is going to just give us the flexibility to go custom tactics and really try a few different things. And who knows, we might really like playing on, pressure. Not constant pressure, but the one where you press for after the 7 seconds in the 4-4-2, just like that. We might really like it. We might go, okay, not a problem. We've got guys sitting, we've got guys going, and we like the 4-4-2 better than 4-2-2. But this team gives you the option. And I just think, in terms of online, in terms of meta, it's better than having a mobile up top, better than playing the 4-2-3-1. This FIFA is so heavily based on pace, getting in behind and off you go. And now that we're in Division 4, maybe it's not the time to play possession-based football. Maybe it's now time to go on the break, use the pace of Inaki Williams, use Vardy, use Bale maybe on the right coming in, Fati bombing on 2, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll do the job and we'll be in a better spot next time we see each other. In terms of the episode, that's the end of episode 11. Go like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Down below will be all the links. Get in the Discord. A lot of FIFA chat happening in the Discord as well. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Episode 12, I don't know what it's going to be, but I definitely think it'll be me with the team and playing a full game with the new live team, playing in a 4-2-2. And I think even after that, what I'm going to do is maybe film some gameplay and hopefully find games where we're behind and we go into a 4-4-2, or maybe find games where we're ahead and we're playing the 5-2-1-2, and just showcase the different tactics that we could have in there as well. But from Damo and everybody else here, that's the end of the episode. I'm going to go see my mum in hospital, and I'll see you next time for episode 12 and the road to glory.